We also need to encourage investment by keeping taxes low. The President's tax cuts have provided very important capital to small businesses to support expansion, to create jobs, and to drive innovation, which is so important in this sector. Small businesses face a tax increase of 17% or an average of $4,000 a year if the President's tax relief is not made permanent. That's very important to understand. And at a time, especially like today, when we're all very focused on a decline in the stock market, a major stimulus package, near-term Fed actions, we also have got to lift our line of sight to the longer-term underpinnings of a robust economy and make sure we're addressing these issues that are so important to the small businesses in our country. We are a country of entrepreneurs. Our country was built by entrepreneurs, and throughout the years we have grown and we have succeeded on the strength of our entrepreneurs. Today, small businesses are just as vital to our economic success, and we at the SBA are playing an increasingly vital role to those small businesses. Our total loan portfolio has grown to $76 billion in the past fiscal year compared to $49 billion in 2001. We and our partners provide technical assistance to more than 1 million entrepreneurs every year with face-to-face counseling and more than 1,000 every day through our online offerings. Small businesses received $78 billion in prime federal contracts in 2006. That's almost $30 billion more than they received 5 years before that. And the backdrop to this growth in all of our programs has been a significant decline in our core non-disaster budget of about 30% since 2001. And then on the disaster side, in our disaster assistance program, we currently have about $8 billion outstanding to homeowners and small business owners who've used that money to rebuild their lives and rebuild their communities. So considering the budget cuts, considering the growth in our programs, and considering all these initiatives we have in place, I think the SBA is now and will increasingly become a model for how the federal government can deliver essential services to Americans in a way that's fiscally responsible and in a manner that is responsive and supportive of the people who receive those services, which is really what every American deserves. But it also shows that we need to continue to drive these reforms at the agency. We need to continue to have robust controls and oversight of our operations. We have got to continue to advance initiatives that ensure that our products and our services are making an impact on people and communities that need that support the most. We've made a tremendous amount of progress. I would, get out there, I'd venture to say that probably every major trade organization that works with us, I think, would probably attest to the fact that we've become much better partners. I continually get letters, emails, comments from small business owners and government leaders who've experienced that change firsthand. We see very concrete progress in the operational metrics that we look at that indicate how we're performing as an agency. But very importantly, our employees have also clearly seen the change in a very short period of time. We conducted a survey late last year to see how employees felt about the reforms, and I mentioned earlier where the 2006 and 2004 surveys were. Based on the 2007 survey, we saw overall job satisfaction increase 9%. We saw satisfaction with whether employees have the right skills, can use their skills, and can improve their skills. We saw increases there by 11 to 13%. We saw satisfaction with how well the leadership communicates goals, communicates priorities, and reaches out on other information, improvement of 11 to 16%. And we saw the respect that our employees have for senior leadership in the agency increase over 21%. We feel even better about these results when we not only look at the dramatic improvement overall, but when we dig deeper into the data, we find that the strongest results are actually in those areas of the agency where we've made the most dramatic change. And many of those agencies are the ones that were showing the worst results before. So our employees are living the changes. They believe that progress will continue, and I think they're really energized by it. So looking at the record and our accomplishments in the past year and a half, I'm very encouraged. We're not declaring victory. People at the agency know we're not declaring victory, but we are declaring progress. We're celebrating that progress, but we're also very committed to the pathway forward through 2008. We've got a vital role in enabling America's small business owners and their disaster victims, and by driving these reforms, we will become a much more potent force to fuel the entrepreneurial spirit we have in this country, to help create jobs, to help drive economic growth, and to help enable Americans in every community in this country have the ability to pursue the dreams they want of owning a small business. So thank you for coming. I would love to take any of the questions you might have today.